Hello, friends. Box Bandy here. For those who don't know me, this is Maxie, and I've been a nomad for over 6 years. I started my YouTube channel about 4 years ago, and shortly after I started the channel, I shared a video. I want to share some of that with you today to show you where I've been and where I'm at today. So this is a hat I was wearing back then. I was known for my hats. I don't wear them too much anymore because I get headaches when I do wear them. But anyhow, so I'm going to share with you. I started my journey in a car. I was living in the car and I got very sick. Then I bought a cargo trailer. During the time I had the cargo trailer, for about a year and a half, I was very sick. I had thyroid disease and they had to kill my thyroid. After that, I had a stroke, a broken wrist, a broken back, and four major eye surgeries. And then I lost my little dolly, which was a miniature chihuahua, looks about one third of the size of Maxie. She was my service animal and my best companion. Now Maxie's just as close to me. So if you hear me stumble over my words frequently, that's why I had this stroke. I lost some feeling in my arm and my speech. And I've over the years gotten much better, but I still stumble. And recently my health has not been great. So I still have that problem. Sometimes it gets worse, sometimes it's better. So anyhow, let me share a little bit of that video and then I'll talk about where I'm at today. I will speed this part that's coming up a little bit so you won't have to sit here too long, but it's a little faster than I actually talked in the original video. Hope you'll understand because I want to cover a lot of information in this video. I don't want you to get bored.
Hello, I'm back. I just thought I'd share a little bit of how I think today. Before I started living on the road, I had a nice double-wide mobile home in a very nice senior park with all the amenities. I had a good job. I worked as a Texas Hold'em poker dealer for about 12 years in a local card room. I had a bad marriage. Believe it or not, I had no friends, and my life was completely stagnant. I was so depressed that at times I was feeling like I wanted to kill myself. I was at the point of suicide. My marriage was abusive. I had pretty much material things I had, but I didn't have love. I didn't have freedom. I couldn't make my own decisions, and I didn't have any joy or happiness. So it took me a very long time to decide that I couldn't live that way anymore. I was surrounded by constant negativity and negative people. I left everything behind. I had no money and a lot of bills. And I decided I just had to put my life in God's hands. Somebody asked me the other day, is it all worth it? Living in a box truck with all those difficulties and struggles, do you still love it living in a box van? Compared to the car that I was in? Yes. The car was hard, very hard, and I was very sick. So, yes, compared to that, the box van is a mansion. I didn't choose to be where I've been, but it is my choice to be where I am now. And it is my choice where I go from here. Do I want to live in a small box van for the rest of my life? No. But I'm content for now. I do plan to better my life. I make the best of the situation I'm in at the time. I work hard at being happy with where I am, but I'm always striving to better myself. I don't know, I think that's a good philosophy. I'm a work in progress. Life is about changes, and I adapt to the changes. Some things we don't have any control over, but the ones we do, we can make better. We can whine and complain about where we're at, or we can choose to adapt and be happy. Kind of like the little saying that says, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. When I first started my YouTube channel, I didn't have any intentions of doing a YouTube. I was encouraged by so many people to start up my own YouTube channel. People that believed in me. They saw something in me. And they could see that I was not depressed or unhappy just because of my circumstances. They noted that I was willing and wanted to make my life better, and that I was willing to work hard to do it. I choose not to make excuses for the problems I have had and will continue to have in my life because of my past. One of my subscribers told me, "You are not a mistake. You are important and you have value." I told myself my whole life I was nobody, that nobody cared, that nobody loved me, that I grew up as a child feeling sorry for myself. I was a victim of myself. I made myself a victim, and I drew negativity from people around me, which, because of the way I made myself, it was easy to hurt me. Uh, I didn't value myself. A while back, I decided I could not allow negativity in my life. I choose to be positive. I choose to value and respect myself and those around me. You can do this too. You are not a failure. Now I work on being a better person, and I actually started liking myself. I don't attract so many negative people around me. I am real. And yes, I still have problems, but I choose who I am today. If you like me, that is wonderful, but it's really more important that I like myself. Okay, so I grew up poor. Yes, I was abused. Yes, I had more than my fair share of struggles and problems, but now I have made up my mind that I don't have to stay poor. I don't have to be a victim. I can meet my struggles and problems head on. I encourage you to start right now by loving yourself. God loves me. He loves you too. I will become someone I can be proud of. And I want to motivate and encourage people to get away from all that self-pity. Stop blaming God and the world for everything that's wrong. Take responsibility for who you are and work at becoming a better, happier person, even healthier person. Start today by telling yourself that you are lovable. Love yourself. Start changing just one little thing at a time, and you will find yourself actually happier and finding more joy in life. Though those are, for the most part, the kinds of people you will draw to you. Don't allow negativity or negative people to make you feel bad about yourself. Try to find the good in things and people. Be positive. This is what I feel. This is really what I feel. That if you don't love yourself, how can other people love you?
That was 4 years ago, and I still feel the same way. Things have changed in my life. I've been on YouTube for almost a little over 4 years, and I've made a lot of changes. I've rebuilt that box van several times. I have been in a documentary in the UK. They came over from the UK and did a documentary and spent a week with me. I have videos on my channel about Ben Fogle and his meeting with me and doing the documentary. If you haven't seen the documentary, you need to check it out. Well, it's still online. I can't be sure you can find it. I think there's a link in one of those videos to that documentary. Anyhow, so then Bob Wells has done 6 videos of my life and channel and the changes I've made. So watch Bob Wells. I give him a lot of credit. Bob Wells, Cheap RV Living on YouTube, because he's really supported me on my channel over the past 6 years. I started out with nothing. I built my channel because people decided I was real. They liked hearing the real, inspiring uh, uh, videos and the positive attitude. Sometimes I'm not positive, I'll be honest with you. But I have shared the good, the bad, and the ugly over the last 4 years of my life. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not perfect, but I always get through. What has sustained me is my faith in God. God has sustained me through everything, and my friends that I've made over the last 4 years on YouTube and in real life. Of course, YouTube is my real life pretty much, but my life has changed a lot. In last year, I've had to stay in an RV park. I can't get out and about as much as I used to. I'm 72 years old now. I'm still dealing with health issues from my thyroid. Also very tired all the time. I have chronic fatigue. fatigue. I was worried about going blind too, but I think now that I know I have to have cataract surgery, that'll get better. Then maybe I'll be able to drive more. I'm not dead yet. I'm still going, but who knows what's going to happen in the future. I moved into this fifth wheel I'm in today, and I still have my box van. I can still travel up to a couple hundred miles at a time and see the sights and visit people and do things like that, but I can't do it all the time. My finances have gone from $800 to $1,100 a month over the last 6 years. And so I do make about $300 or $400 a month on YouTube. So that's from people watching the ads. And I don't know how YouTube figures out how much they're going to give you, but I have now, as of today, have over 28,000 subscribers. I appreciate everybody that comes to my channel and watches a full video, and every now and then watches a few ads. It does help me a lot because I can live better than I did. So over the years, I've paid off all my bills. I've had a lot of help along the way, a great deal of help from people, from subscribers, from friends. Have appreciated it so much because I never could do that. I couldn't buy food if it hadn't been for YouTube, but I'm coming a long way. And I really want to tell you that my perspective on life is still the same as it was when I first started because I believe that if you can learn to love yourself, you can find something positive every day in life and always let go of the negative and surround yourself with people that are caring and loving and real. That's really what it's about. I'm not funny. I'm not goofy. I don't love fun and games all the time. I do enjoy a little bit of that with friends as long as it doesn't get nasty. Well, some of them like the nasty stuff. I don't judge them. They can do what they want, but I don't want that for me. I try to live a wholesome, healthy life. I can't say I'm that healthy. I try. I still smoke. I have cut back quite a bit. I'm changing my eating habits and trying to get healthier because I want to live a long time if it's possible. But it's all up to God in heaven how long I'm going to be here. If I'm still doing what He needs me to be here for, because I think that's my purpose in life is to help others people find a way of enjoying life and finding happiness and joy and getting to know the Lord. So that's why I try to encourage. I have music on my channel. I have DIYs. I have poetry. I have a video about the finishing masks I made over the years. I've done tours and interviews with people. I share a little bit of everything. And today, now I'm not traveling very much. You're going to see a lot of videos where I'm sitting in the RV here or in the box van when I have a chance to get out and about. And that's what you're going to see, but it's probably more like a blog channel than it was a travel channel at first, I think. Anyhow, that's how I've changed, but I have learned to adapt to the changes. I don't like getting old, really, but you have to learn to adapt and accept the changes. So I hope you found value out of this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. Make a comment in the comment section below the video. Check out the description under the video where it says see more or more. Just click on that. You can see what all the links I have in there that you can go to support the channel, like my Amazon store. I don't have a merchandise store anymore because I didn't like what I had. And I do send out mugs every now and then to subscribers who support my channel. So anyhow, I have my email address there too. If you like this, please comment in the comments section. And thank you so much for all your support and being with me for all these years. So many of you have been here since the very beginning. If you really want to help me on my channel, share me out with your friends on your community chats, with your social media. Go back and watch one of my playlists. My master content playlist has well over 400 videos, and I also have live streams. That gets boring for a lot of people. Understand you don't go back and watch the replay, but I usually share some good information in most of my live streams. Some are just fun and games, but most of them have information that you could benefit from. I do disability videos on live streams or things like that. And I'm starting to do a podcast of some of the older videos, but I'm just working on that. So watch a playlist, watch one of the old videos, watch my Nomadic Confessions series. You'll learn a lot about me and where I've been from childhood on. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great day. Thank you. Bye bye.